this is the beginning step in the development of a long-term relationship, hopefully, between Hopkinton and Xiamen. The conversations so far have been productive, engaging, and very exciting. We are excited to be hosting our visitors from Xiamen. The discussions regarding the marathon have been also very helpful in terms of pitching Hopkinton as an international destination. We look forward to continuing this relationship and perhaps in the near term building it to a sister partnership. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bob McGuire from the Hopkinton Chamber of Commerce. I'm the president of the chamber and happy to be here tonight. I think this is a wonderful evening with a lot of people here present. The delegation from China, it's good to have them here in person. I think the best way to move things along is a face-to-face dialogue. I know today they've already met with the business community, the education folks, as well as the political community, and we're happy they're here, and we look forward to continuing the relationship and building on it.
My name is Eileen Silver. I'm the principal of the Elmwood School. It is an elementary school for grades 2 and 3. I'm very excited to have this opportunity to meet the Xiamen delegation. I think that it means a huge amount in terms of education for all of our students. We've started a program at the high school in Mandarin Chinese. We hope it will go down to the middle school and eventually to the elementary school. I think it's wonderful for children to learn about different cultures. Mandarin Chinese is an essential language according to the State Department, and it's important that our students are able to converse in many languages in terms of it's a very small world and we need to be able to communicate effectively.
Hello, I'm Tom Burke, and I'm very pleased to be here this evening. I'm a native of Hopkinton, although I moved away when I was 5 years old. But my address was 200 Hayden Row, which was then known as Maplewood Farm. And my grandfather, George V. Brown, is the man whose statue appears on the Common. And it was a very proud day for me, the day that the statue was erected. I was there at the casting and at the birth of the monument in memory of my grandfather. And it was just a wonderful experience. And being here tonight with the delegation from Xiamen, China, it is so meaningful to me because I know how much marathoning has meant actually to the sporting community going back to the days of ancient Greece. Marathoning, maybe more than any other sport, is one that brings the world together. And as the world gets smaller and smaller, and as the Chinese people become more and more engaged with the world, both in commerce and in government, sport will be a wonderful unifier. And here in Hopkinton, which is the birthplace of the Marathon of America, there's no other better place to be than right here. And I'm so glad to be a part of it this evening.
I'm State Representative Carolyn Dykema, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight at the Marathon Restaurant with the Chinese delegation from Xiamen, China, who have come here to celebrate and help celebrate with Hopkinton officials the wonderful history that we both have with the marathon. As you may have heard, we both Hopkinton and Xiamen both have a sister city relationship with Marathon Greece, and this is a great opportunity to not only start to share our different cultures, but also to share what we have in common. And as our Girl Scouts say here in Hopkinton, those ties that bind us. So what a wonderful opportunity to really lay the foundation to celebrate some of the things going on in our schools with the Chinese language. It's really an opportunity for us to see up close and personal what it really means to have a cultural exchange and celebrate other cultures. So it's great to be a part of it, and I look forward to continuing to welcome them here to Hopkinton. Have a good night.
You know, I think, of course, marathoning is a global sport. It's an international sport, and so I'm very happy to be here today, you know, in Hopkinton with the people, the leadership from Xi'an Marathon and from the city of Xi'an, China. I've run in Beijing many years ago, Beijing Marathon, 1983, and but I like the connections between Hopkinton and the Boston Marathon with the Athens Marathon in Greece, of course, and Xi'an Marathon. So I love that connection, and I think one of the best ways to try to reach out to different countries is through sports, and especially an international sport like this. So this is a real opportunity, and I want to salute Tim Kilduff, everyone here in the organizing committee and in the town of Hopkinton, working with the leadership from Xi'an. So it's terrific. It's terrific, yeah.
It's wonderful to be here tonight and to be able to celebrate and welcome our friends from Xiamen and to send the regards from the Massachusetts legislature. And again, welcome you here to Hopkinton and to the state of Massachusetts.
非常荣幸今天在这里欢迎各位从厦门来的客人。
And I'd also like to recognize Pooja Mehta from Senator Spilka's office, who is also here to offer her welcome to Hopkinton.
First citation goes to Mr. Wei. He's the vice chairman of the Chinese People's Public Consultative Conference Xiamen Committee.
你应该说明一下，我也是这一员。He's also the state representative of Fujian province as well.
Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you all for being here, and I want to welcome our friends from Xiamen and to tell you what a privilege it is to be with you tonight.
谢谢各位再一次欢迎从厦门来的代表团。今天他觉得是很大的荣耀，能够在这里欢迎各位。
I feel bad that I don't have any certificates to give out, but the federal government is broke, so we don't. But we are all here today, local officials, state officials, and federal officials. We are here as a sign of respect to all of you and to extend a hand of friendship.
不过我们今天在这里，从联邦的官员到州的官员到所有各位呢，都是来表达我们真心的、忠诚的表示合作的这个良好的意愿。
Hopkinton and Xiamen have a lot in common, more in common than just being a sister city to Marathon, Greece.
我们有很多相同的方面，最重要的一点就是我们都是马拉松的城市。
I believe as a result of this gathering here today, there will be educational exchanges, cultural exchanges, and even business exchanges.
他相信作为今天这样会议的成果，将来不仅能有体育方面、有教育方面、有文化方面多方面的合作。
And all of us stand willing to work together to make sure our friendship grows.
我们都会在一起共同努力，刚才讲的这些良好意愿，促成他们的完美的实现。
Thank you very much.
谢谢。
Okay, be quiet for a moment, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael. Speak.
来到这个浩金顿，就像回到自己家一样。这里的人和我们厦门的人一样，都非常的热情，非常的友好，非常的善良。
So it's coming to Hopkinton is almost like coming home. People here are just as warm, as friendly as people in Xiamen.